Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raygo Reactions. On today's episode, something completely new that I've never heard of before. It's called A Whiter Shade of Pale by the band Procol Harum. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we're going to be doing a live version in Denmark 2006. 20 years ago now. This was requested by one of our subscribers by the name of Joe. And she left a little message as well. She said the song itself was released in 1967. The original recording was done in 2 takes. That's crazy. And this performance was when the original singer was 61 years old. Now, 61 years old in general, we have to bear that in mind because I know it may have not been in his prime, but it's clearly good because it's got a lot of views. And a lot of people always say, check out the studio version or when it was first recorded. I like live performances anyway, so this is cool. Thank you for your suggestion, Joe. I like listening to live performances. And also, I can kind of envision what the studio version will be like. And I always look at it. When people like, are singing in the 60s and 70s, I just take off 30% of what they're capable of, Obviously, in your prime, in your 20s and 30s, it's going to be ridiculous. You can sing that bit more agile and whatnot. So I'll always bear that in mind, guys. Don't you worry if you're going to watch this and think you need to check out the studio version. We're going to listen to it and most likely break it down. So without further ado, let's get into this.
We skip the light and Raygo, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale.
Absolutely exceptional voice. It's actually kind of resembling like Elton John to me. Like I feel like Elton John may have been inspired by this. Very similar way of singing and playing the piano, and the way he's like the song is written. I don't know why, it's just resembling Elton John. But this is very, very nice. And, as I mentioned at the beginning, I always think I'll take 30% off, as obviously when he was in his prime it wouldn't matter. Dude, I don't know how you can get better than that. That is a cracking voice. Great control. Great clarity.
That her face at first just ghostly. Turn to water, shade of pale. She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wanted through with my playing cards. Would not let it be. One of 16 vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well have been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned to water, shade of pale.
Feel like I've heard that that lick that they keep playing. I feel like I've heard that. Maybe it's on films or something, you know, just the instrumental or something. This I completely understand why the crowd sat down. It's not you. It's even difficult to react. It's like I would rather just. It's something you just want to sit there and just listen to. But also, what's nice about it is, and this isn't in a bad way, you just think of other things in life. I was just sat there then enjoying it so much that it makes me think and envision other things. It's soothing. It's relaxing music. That's what that is. There's not a bad note being played anywhere. It's so pleasing on the ears that it takes you away somewhere else. And you get lost in the music. But lost in the music, not listening to it. Me personally, I was getting lost in that. Just thinking of good times. It's crazy. What a great voice. I'm actually curious to see what else they sound like, because you've got such an orchestra. Do they start doing upbeat things? I don't know, but I can't imagine so. It's just, when you've got a sat down crowd, you know you're in for some sort of incredible performance.
Just ghostly, turn the water, shade of pale. so much. Thank you for having us.
Ah, sounds British. Guys, I've not got. It's past my It's past my skill level when it comes to talking musically on that. That was just orchestral, you know. I'm not that good. I'm really not. All I can say is this: it's beautiful, peaceful, amazing songwriting. I want to know a bit more about him. I'm gonna type him in now. Let's have a look. I want to know what the genre is as well. Also known as the Pinewoods, Licorice John Death. That's a sick name, Licorice John Death. So I knew he was British. Southend-on-Sea, Essex. That's not too far. Depending on where you're from. Listen, if you're in England, a 2-hour drive's far. That's like, I ain't going 2 hours. But when you're living somewhere like America, 2 hours, you travel to the seaside for 2 hours on a weekend, you know. Look how many past members you've had. Hey Up, A Whiter Shade of Pale, the debut album. In April 1967, the group entered the Olympic Studios in London to record their debut single, A Whiter Shade of Pale. They were joined by session drummer Bill Aden in place of Harrison, producer Denny Cordell, sound engineer Keith Grant, with a structure reminiscent of Baroque music. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Progressive rock. No way. Art rock. Psychedelic. Psychedelic, what? An enthusiastic response from listeners. Pirate Radio's. It was an instant worldwide success, reaching #1 for 6 weeks in 11 countries. In 3 weeks, it became the fastest selling record by a new group. In the US, it peaked at #5. No way. I want to check out what more they've got. They performed a set mostly Brooker Reed songs mixed with covers of Bob Dylan, The Rascals, and Tim Rose. Jimi Hendrix was an early vocal supporter of the band and attended their first show, where at the start of their performance of Rose Morning Dew, he went on stage, took Night's bass and joined in. That's cool. That is cool. What's this? Proto-prog? Progressive pop, modern classical. The Moody Blues. The Moody Blues, that's slang for your shoes here in England. It's that sounded very. Maybe they don't have an orchestra all the time though. In which case, if you was to take them the orchestra away from that and it was just a piano song, it sounds like Elton John, you know. Look, proto-prog. Some of artists that were essential for development of progressive rock rather than anticipating the movement include the Beatles, Beach Boys, the Doors, Mother of Inventions, the Pretty Things, Zombies, the Byrds, the Grateful Dead, Pink Floyd. Yeah, but then it went a bit crazy, didn't it, with progressive rock? Like, you've got Rush and whatnot, all that kind of thing, and it gets even more progressive than that. I'll be interested to see what else they've got. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see me check out more of these guys or anything, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to request a song of your choice for me to react to, you can do that. Link is in the description, and you can also see it on screen here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Peace out.
Blue. Raygo blue. Raygo blue. Yeah. Raygo blue.
Welcome to my Patreon. I thought today we'd react to let's do some exclusive stuff, you know what I mean, for you little legends only. I want you guys to tell me if this song sucks. If it does, it's gone forever.
Joe's seen something he likes. Call it
Me
the old
like it.
squatting up bosh.